Now, the mayor of Minneapolis, he has been on the job for just more than 2 months, working as the face of the city throughout the Super Bowl, the biggest event our area has seen in recent history. Now, Minneapolis Mayor Frey, he's getting to work on fulfilling his campaign promises. First up is the issue of affordable housing for the city's more than 400,000 residents. I'm joined now by the mayor. Thank you so much for waking up early, especially on this morning after St. Patrick's Day. I saw you out at the parade, having a lot of fun with your wife.
Oh, I had a ball out there. Thanks so much for having me, Mary.
Of course. So you've been on the job since the start of January. You were on city council for years before that. How is this job different than your time as a council member, and have there been any surprises along the way?
Well, the obvious difference is when I was a council member, I was only representing the 3rd Ward, and now it's this whole amazing city. So as a 3rd Ward council member, I had to have my fingers in every little piece, whereas now it's really working more with staff and with our departments and representing the city as a whole.
Well, you sure had a big test with the Super Bowl coming with all those visitors to our city. One thing we want to talk about is the comprehensive plan for the next 20 years of Minneapolis. Yeah. That gets released a little bit later this month. There is something in there called a quad housing proposal, and some people have come out against that idea, changing the zoning codes. First of all, what would that comprehensive plan entail?
Well, the comprehensive plan is sort of a macro vision for where our city is going to go in the next 10, 15, 25 years. And it covers everything from housing to transportation options to commercial corridors, really just what is the ultimate vision for our city. And yes, the fourplex item is one segment of the overall agenda, but I think on the whole our staff is really going in the right direction.
And are you concerned about that quad housing proposal? That would allow the rewriting of the city's zoning codes, allowing property owners to build fourplexes on any residential property within the city. Is that the solution to affordable housing here, or do you think that'll put a lot of pressure on the neighborhoods that are already in place?
Well, this is one of many items that could ultimately help our affordable housing crisis. What this item says is, look, right now you are able to knock down, say, a small single-family home and build up a mansion. What this proposal would say is, in addition to being able to build something totally expensive, you could also build something more affordable in the form of a duplex or a triplex or a fourplex. And I think, right now is the time to have the conversation. We shouldn't be drop kicking a significant item before at least we've talked about it.
Right. And yesterday you took part in an event regarding the fair and accurate census. The DOJ has suggested adding a citizenship question to the census in 2020. They say that will fully enforce the Voting Rights Act, but you think that would indirectly target some members of our community.
I do. In fact, I'm disgusted by the addition of a citizenship question. We know that our new Americans and our immigrants have contributed greatly to our economy over the last many decades. Whether that's been in the form of blue-collar work, or our CEOs or our artists. I mean, these are the creative people of our economy. We need them here, and in order to get good census data, we need to make sure that everyone is counted. And this would dissuade a whole lot of people from getting counted.
Right. You're nervous that they would not partake in the census if they saw that question on there.
That's exactly right.
All right. And then we also want to talk about gun violence and school safety. Obviously, since the Parkland shooting in Florida, that has been a topic that's been on a lot of people's minds. We saw you out marching with high school students a few weeks ago. Is change possible on the city level? And what can a mayor do in terms of reducing gun violence?
Well, first off, we need to be supporting our young people and their students, because they are absolutely the NRA's worst nightmare. I had the opportunity to march with them a few weeks ago, and what I saw was just a whole bunch of happy, smiling warriors that are rallying around a common cause, and it does feel like the conversation is shifting right now in a positive way. And the reality is these students are telling us that they're afraid. They're concerned to be in their schools with the risk of a shooting taking place. And yes, that is happening around the country right now.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of movements. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. The mayor and I will continue our conversation on Facebook Live at 11 a.m. immediately after this show. The easiest way for you to join that conversation is to like WCCO TV on Facebook, and then you can join us live at 11 a.m. You can also watch that video later. So Mayor Frey, we will see you in a couple of minutes. We have some